Our property goes all the way up to a point up on the top of the ridge up there, and I was following some bobcat tracks one year, followed them down this way, and I noticed right here there was like 12 deer prints, and by deer prints they're whole bodies, like oval spots melted into the snow. They were laying here because the wind was coming out of that direction, and it was wind free right here. Yeah, that's the end of our property right there, and that road. It's real hard to see over here, but I can see it. It goes right, and then it ends right at that fence. Get over here! You always gotta watch out. They're on the other side of a barbed wire fence right now. And that runs up that way. You could see all kinds of stuff laying around. Somebody just bought the neighboring property and they did some logging and they dozed right through here. So I haven't been up there to look at it yet, and I really don't want to go up there with the girls here because we're going to be walking right along a barbed wire fence and they'll go in and out of it and eventually get hurt. All right, let's head back down to Justin Junction and we'll take the road going north. I did a full walk around of the land in an earlier video, but that was with a really old camera that was shaky. I'm gonna have to do that again. And we didn't own the same land that we do now. So I'll have to make another one next spring. But our property ends, like I said, in a point up there, and it's right by the survey markers, but it's a good ways that way. The dogs are really loving this. Hopefully they don't get hurt with all these shenanigans. They're definitely going to be tired though. Izzy and I have to run to the dump as soon as we're done with this and get 3 big containers of gravel to fill in some spots and then run to town. And by then it'll be real close to dark. That rock road that we passed earlier is up there. It's about halfway up the ridge up that way. My vineyard would be over there somewhere. Ladies, we're going this way. You can hear that echo throughout all the hollows down here. Where we're at right now, this is Spirit Hollow. And there's a big hollow that this drains into. I'm not going to mention the name, but it's pretty famous. There was a big battle that went on in the hollow right up here. This is actually like a historical area right up that way. Yeah, pretty much all of the leaves have dropped. Got a few stragglers here and there, but it's been windy the last couple days and that was it for most of them. Got a couple oaks holding their leaves here and there, mostly up towards the top. Not much of anything down here. Another distance tag. Come on. Suki and Deja really like deer poop, so There's lots of little piles of deer poop down here, and this is like going out to lunch. They're having snacks here and there. I was looking for, oh, there it is. Got a stand right up here. Lots of tags. This is my nephew's stand. His dad was using this tree before him, but I think he's going to move up near the rock road up there. Again, I'll show you that in just a bit. We're coming near the end of our property. The end of our property is on the other side of that ravine right there. That goes all the way up to the corner of the rock road. And I'll show you that as well when we get up there. Too far, ladies. I don't know if we have a marker here or not. We used to, but I don't think so anymore. The edge of our property is right in here somewhere. Here's the ravine. Yeah, it's got to be right in here. And as I said, it goes up and connects with the ridge over there and goes all the way up to the top. And we'll make a video going around the entire perimeter in the spring. Got way too much on our plate this fall. Yeah, I could have swore we had a marker here, but that's okay. We are about at the edge of our property. This road continues around and it crosses the ravine up here that got all washed out as well. And then it goes around this point right here and goes way around. And you used to be able to come down on our property and then come up at the end of our road where we started. Well, you still could, but there's a lot of stuff in the way. We haven't cleared it out in a while, and we probably won't now that somebody owns this property over here, unless they want to clear it out. This big jumble right here was from that big storm. This all washed down from up on the hillside and collected right here. This was huge right after the storm, but it's kind of rotted back down. All right, let me collect my dogs and we'll get back over there. Another thing to note though, we had from that same storm, the side of the hill over here caved in and it's pure fracking sand under there. And water was just squirting out the side of the hill from all the springs that are in here. It was a pretty interesting event. Hi, Suki. You're such a good girl. The other two, not so much. Come on, ladies. We're going. Deja, Isabel. Not sure if you'll be able to hear that echo or not. It's echoing off the other side of the ridge over there. This goes around the corner, like I said, and then it goes down, 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 and into the Mississippi River about 4 miles that way. Ah, they disappeared. Isabel! Get over here! Deja! Come on. Deja. There she comes. Come on. There's that big girl. Come on, puppy. Come on. All right, this way, ladies. If you're wondering about the huge amount of dead trees in here, that's because of the emerald ash borer. Killed all of the ash trees, which was, I don't know, maybe about a third of the woods. So once those rot out, there won't be anywhere near this amount of logs laying on the ground. Oh, actually, there used to be a road down here too. Yeah, there it is. Right there. But that ran right on the side of the ravine here and was washed out long ago. We never used it, but there it is. In the winter, it's a convenient place to walk. Yeah, I used to go tracking in here every winter. Maybe I'll do that this winter if I can get the time. It's kind of fun seeing what the bobcats are doing. Don't really care much about the deer. There's tons of those around. I was looking at the ground and I missed it. Suki went way out that log, out into the middle, and as soon as I looked up and seen her out there, I said, "Suki, get back here." And she just turned around and came back. She's like a goat. In the house, she lays on the back of the couch, and she can jump from the floor up onto the counter, just spring and jump up there. All right, one last look around down here. It's really beautiful down here in winter. I like spring too. And fall is pretty good when the leaves are on the trees. But this time of year, you can actually see a lot of what's going on. You don't have all that green shrubbery down here to block your view. Okay, I'll meet you up at the entrance to the rock road. This tree trunk kind of shows you the age of the road. All of this stuff was just clipped off with a bulldozer, and now it turns and goes back into the soil. Does it right there as well. Pretty interesting. Izzy found a stick, and unfortunately now I have to play this with her the rest of the walk. We got to the rock road here. We were just back there in the last clip. Got to the rock road here and no sign of Miss Suki and Deja. They were all the way up at the top. I kept yelling and yelling, and then I had to get out their dog things and beep them, and I could see them running down the road way the heck up there and come all the way down here. She has never been down here before, so she doesn't know what's going on. And, well, Deja doesn't know which way we're going to go either. Lots of little burrs. Okay, this way, puppies. This will make some good firewood. This is ash. I don't think it's rotten on the inside. A little bit. Well, hopefully we'll get some firewood out of this. Otherwise, I'll just cut it and throw it off to the side. Yeah, it's pretty rotten inside. Too bad. Just cut it into 3 pieces and toss it over the edge, I guess. we'll see tomorrow. A little shooting range here. Yeah, this is the area that I was talking about. That's full of downed trees. I mean, it is a total mess. I don't think we're ever going to clear it out or anything, but it'd be nice to. And that's where we just were. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. I have to get closer to the edge. It is, oh, probably about 150 feet down and a couple hundred feet that way, that other road. Yeah, this fell last year and the hunters cut it off the road. So again, this is what we call the rock road, and it has breaker rock, which is, oh, it's roughly like 3 inches and smaller. Got a stand right there. Must be gonna set it up in this aspen here. Oh yeah, I think that's what he said. This is an old logging road right here, and you can barely see it on this side, but you can see this working its way all the way up into our pasture up there. Kind of. It's getting really overgrown. Yeah, this is a lot easier walking. Ground is pretty soft down there. Rained last night. This is a logging road as well. Yeah, really hard to see. I believe they logged this maybe 10 years before we bought the property. Oh, this is the logging road. This is the one I was thinking of. That might not be one right there, but this is. You could see the ruts. And you can see it continuing on down that way. And we have a couple flags right there. A flag right here. He must have set them up and is going to set his stand up next time he's here. He mentioned that he was going to set his stand up over here, but I didn't know how far he got. That is the ravine that leads down to the edge of our property down there. Well, it is the edge of our property here as well. I have some stakes on the other side of it. When we first bought this property, Natalie and I walked our Doberman, Maya, the Doberman before this one. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, she's probably further up the road. We walked through here and the snow was about 4 feet deep, and we thought we were going to lose her. It was so deep that she couldn't move anymore, but we finally dragged her over to some shallower snow and just went right up the side. We were following a deer trail which used to be here. Yeah, the best place to make roads is where the deers run or right alongside of a ravine. Izzy's looking at me like she put her stick down somewhere. Where is it? Isabel, I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it, honey. Is it right here? Well, show me. Go get it. She don't know where it is either. She must have put it down way back there. No, that's not it. I tried that. Go find it or forget it. She found it. Again, I'm missing 2 dogs, and they know the area up here. We're coming up on the old vineyard up here. Give them a little bit of a ring. Okay. That chestnut tree that the deer slaughtered last year is right there. That might be dead, but they usually send up sprouts from the root. I don't know what to do with that thing. We've had it for like 10 years now, and that's as tall as it is. The deer got to it, the mice got to it. Okay, that is the end of our roads. This goes up and meets the town road right there. Technically, we still own this road right here. This road goes down to an intersection, then it goes right, and it goes left, and it crosses a ravine, and it runs about 600 feet that way, and the part that we own only goes, maybe 40 feet that way. We're in the process of selling this plot of land right here. It only goes up like to that fork tree right there, that walnut. We don't use this. This was pasture for the horses, and we're in the process of selling it to the neighbors. We'll see if that goes through. It really sucks to sell land, but it is what it is. That road that I showed you way back when pops into the backside, and the round pen used to be right here. Used to be a gate right here. We've been slowly pulling the T-posts and stuff now that the horses are gone, and we sold the round pen. Next year we're going to have this all leveled off and put some better grass seed on it. Beautiful home location right here. All right, and we've looped around right to the beginning. This was our very first road. We've seen it from down there. It actually has gravel underneath the grass right here. We let the grass grow up through the gravel, but you could still drive on this in soupy weather and not get stuck. Pet cemetery. And back to the beginning here. So, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I got to take down, 5-6 trees, but shouldn't take too long tomorrow. So, if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.